and students and family members that could not be here tonight, they're going to be watching live on the internet. Again, make sure you send everybody to monroetrojans.com to get the link for tonight's live stream. And thank you very much to Red Letter Productions for helping us out tonight. The coin toss is just concluded. Dearborn won the coin toss and deferred their option to the second half. Monroe will receive the opening kickoff and defend the north end zone. Please be advised that for your convenience, bathrooms are located near the main entrance and also near the visitors' bleachers. The concession stand will not be open today. Also be advised that as this is a school campus, the use or possession of any alcohol, tobacco products of any form, and any other controlled substances are prohibited by law. Should you encounter any issues during today's event, please bring it to the attention of the security guards or any available school officials immediately. Here are some of the current statistics for both teams, courtesy of MHSAA.com and MichiganFootball.com. First, for the visiting Dearborn Pioneers, under Coach John Powell, Dearborn has a listed enrollment of 2,125 students and competes in the East Division of the Kensington Lakes Activities Association, where they finished 6 of the 8 schools with a record of 2 wins, 4 losses, which is good for 32 playoff points. They defeated Westland John Glenn and Wayne Memorial. Their 4 losses came at the hands of Livonia Churchill, Livonia Stevenson, Livonia Franklin, and Dearborn Fordson. Since 1950, they have amassed a .596 winning percentage with 382 wins, 258 ties, 258 losses, and 9 ties. Dearborn has qualified for the state playoffs in 4 of the past 7 seasons. Now for your Monroe Trojans under head coach Nick Notario. This season, school enrollment comes in at 1,785 students, and the team has a 4-2 record, good for 54.167 playoff points, with wins over Pinckney, Jackson, Pioneer, and Bedford. Losses to 1 loss Saline and undefeated Chelsea. Monroe and Dearborn Fordson actually ended the season with an identical number of playoff points. Monroe was awarded the higher seed due to a higher opponent's winning percentage. Since 1950, Monroe has a .537 winning percentage based on 343 victories, 295 defeats, and 7 ties. Including this season, Monroe has qualified for the state playoffs in 6 of the last 10 years. Here are the all-time series results, also thanks to MichiganFootball.com. This will be the 13th meeting all-time between the 2 schools. The all-time series is tied, with Dearborn holding 6 victories and Monroe a half dozen. The most recent meeting was also in the first round of the state playoffs in 2014, when Monroe defeated Dearborn by a score of 47-15. The winner of this game will face the winner of 5-1 Woodhaven, hosting 1-5 Taylor. That game is this evening. The other 2 games in our district will actually take place tomorrow. Dearborn Fordson will host Detroit Western at noon, and Detroit Cass Tech will host Dearborn Edsel Ford at 2 p.m. Tonight's officials. The referee will be Kirk Spangler. The umpire, Mike Rose. The head linesman, AJ Hadouch. Line judge, Gary Blackford. And back judge, Emma Reinhardt. Introducing the 2020 Monroe High School Trojan Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, your Monroe High School varsity football team At this time, we invite those able to please stand in unity. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats. Active and former military members render a salute. And everyone, please direct your attention to our flag in the north end zone. To honor America and all Americans, including those whose sacrifices allow us to enjoy all of our freedoms, please welcome the Monroe High School Marching Band to lead us with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Both schools involved in this contest are members of the Michigan High School Athletic Association, which has adopted the rules under which the game will be played. A further reminder that your support of the values of sportsmanship set forth by the MHSAA and these two schools is greatly appreciated. Another reminder to send everybody to MonroeTrojans.com to get the link for the live stream of the game tonight. And also a reminder that Dearborn won the coin toss and will kick off to start the game. Monroe will receive the opening kick.
Pioneers versus Monroe High Trojans, and Monroe will get the ball first. Up the field to the 45-yard line.
Great start from Monroe right there.
I want to give him credit, but we don't have his number, Nico.
Monroe will
No
start
number.
first and 10.
But I guess
Monroe,
we'll get to
36-yard
see
line.
number 8,
Yeah.
Jacob Blosser, quarterback coming in from Monroe, has been having a pretty good season so far. We'll see how he does on the biggest stage here in the playoffs. Motions in Lewis. And the handoff is to the backfield for a yard. Little extracurriculars.
Raymond Anderson, the ball carrier. Stopped by Abdullah Shahiri.
Yeah, I felt like they blew the whistle on that one. I felt like they should have known. But no flag or nothing, so got about a yard in that play.
Tayshawn Nichols will check into the game in the backfield. Lewis is back in motion. Blosser keeps it up the middle. Blosser finds a hole and fumbles the ball. And that is a Dearborn recovery Pioneers ball.
Wow.
Dearborn football.
Unfortunate, man. I feel like I don't see him losing the ball a lot, too.
Alec Polanski caused the fumble.
He had a wide open middle on the right side and just couldn't keep a hold of it.
Recovery.
I was just about to ask you your keys to the game for the Monroe offense, Nico, and I guess that's going to
Dearborn
be
football versus
hold on to the ball.
Yeah, hold on to the ball, keep the run game going. Not many turnovers. They don't need turnovers. That's what's going to kill them.
So now the Pioneers with the ball. The handoff is up the middle, bounces outside to the right, and gets swarmed there for a loss of 2 yards.
Nice swarm by Monroe. Just seeing him going outside.
Ali Hazimi, the ball carrier. Stopped by a great deal of Trojans, including Owen Thomas.
Sorry.
Ollie Murray will take the snap for the Pioneers. 4 wide receivers spread out. Looking to pass, little high for the intended target.
Yeah, it went from a very fortunate
Allie
start
Murray's
to
pass
an
is
unfortunate
incomplete.
start right there, Gino. So for Monroe.
We're going to see 2 extremely fast spread offenses here, which is kind of unusual for a high school game.
Third
But
down.
these guys are going to use the speed and use the skill players for sure. Both teams on both sides. The number of times a snap comes from under center might be less than the amount of touchdowns today, Nico. Third and long for the Pioneers. And they got Monroe to jump.
Flag on the play.
That'll push the ball forward 5 yards. It'll still be third down.
Still around 3rd and 8, but
Penalties for encroachment against
3rd and
defense.
12 is a lot better. Maybe 3rd and 7.
Still third down.
Makes it a little more manageable for the Pioneers. Two wide receivers split out both sides. Murray takes the snap. Looks to throw to the outside, and no one there. That looked like a miscommunication,
Yeah.
Nico. The outside wide receiver went to a go route, and he was looking to check back.
Yeah.
He was pressured by Dane Marlowe. Fourth down.
Doesn't seem like they're going to go for this one either. It's pretty
Yep.
far.
That'll be a 4th down for the Pioneers, and they're looking like they're bringing on the punt team.
Good stop by the Trojans after that unfortunate fumble.
Monroe gets close to blocking the punt, and the flag comes out. That'll be a roughing the kicker for the Trojans,
Flag on the
and
play.
that'll be a first down. No matter if it's running into or roughing, right, Nico? I think that'll be a first down.
We'll see what they say. But I think you are right. Yep, going to the coach.
I'm fairly sure he hit the kicking leg, which would make it roughing the kicker. If he hit the plant leg, then it's just running into the kicker, and that might not yield a first down.
I guess another game plan already for Monroe. Fix them penalties.
That's been a theme for the Trojans.
Yeah. Last
Lots of
couple
penalties.
games.
Penalty is for running into the kicker.
And he'll be running into the kicker, so he did not hit the kicking leg, he hit the plant leg, and that is a 5-yard penalty, and it'll still be fourth down.
Still fourth down.
So it is not an automatic first down for the Pioneers, but they do bring their offense back on to try and go for it. They'll have 3 wide receivers to the wide side of the field left with an empty backfield for Murray. Murray looking to throw. In the slot to the outside. First down, Pioneers.
Wow. Tough break for Monroe. They could have just had the ball right there, too.
Ali Murray's pass is complete to Adam Ramuni for a Dearborn first down.
Penalties on big plays have been killing the
First down
Trojans
by Ray
for
Anderson.
many games this season.
Yeah.
Got to cut down on that once you get to the playoffs.
Wide receiver right there had a nice comeback route and just got the quick 3 yards. Good play by Dearborn.
Murray drops back to pass. Looking deep. Too far. Pass was intended for Adam Ramoni.
Murray's pass intended for Ramuni, incomplete. Anderson on the coverage.
Not much space there, but
I guess first down, take a shot, right?
yeah. Seems like they're pretty confident with their quarterback, too.
Yep, left-handed quarterback. That's kind of unnatural to see sometimes. Not necessarily the easiest for the offensive line to block.
The importance of the left tackle has become the right.
3 wide receivers left. And 1 right, and whistles are blowing. Timeout, Pioneers.
Dearborn calls a timeout. That's their first timeout of the half.
A little bit of confusion, and also play clock was running down there
Yeah.
for Dearborn. Pioneers back on the field in the same set that they were out in. Murray takes the snap, hands off, bounces left, way outside. Ran a long ways for about 2 yards there.
Ali Hazimi, the ball carrier.
Nice effort
Stop
by
by Noah Miller.
Ali Hamazi,
Third
but
down.
only got about a yard right there. Could have lost some, though, so.
Lots of 3 wide receiver sets to one side, Nico. I've seen it just about every time they've been on a hash mark.
Yeah. Big third down for the Trojans right here.
3rd and long for the Pioneers. Murray takes a snap, looks to pass. Going deep. And it is dropped by the Trojans. There's a flag on the field.
Flag on the play.
Right into his
Oh,
arms.
yeah, in the hands of him.
It looked like that was the wide receiver.
We'll see what this penalty flag is, though, and that could have been.
It's going to be a hold on the defense.
Ooh.
That's what he was looking like he was going to call.
I think he's talking to the Trojans coach, though, so it might be he's declining.
Okay. It was holding on
Penalties
the
for holding
Pioneers
against Dearborn
and
to be declined.
declined by
Bring up
Coach
fourth down.
Natario. So that'll bring up a 4th and long, and it's looking like the Pioneers will remain with their offense on the field. About 4th and 9 situation with 8.5 left in the first quarter. Eight seconds to snap the ball. Noah Dobert checks into the slot left. Gets the snap off just in time, but flags fly.
Flag on the play.
False start on the Pioneers will back them up 5 more.
Against Dearborn.
And that'll bring the punt unit on for the Pioneers.
It's great for the Trojans right there. Finally being able to catch a break.
That's a break they needed after
Yeah.
fumbling the opening drive. And not even the opening drive, opening 2 plays.
Hyde Jawad to punt for Dearborn.
Can't run in the kicker here, Nico.
No, you don't want to do that.
And they don't, and the punt is high. And it'll be down to about the 21 of the Trojans by Tristan Panza, and we'll get to see Jacob Blosser
Tristan
and
Panza
the
recovers
Monroe
the punt for
offense
Monroe.
again.
Monroe football, 1st and 10 from their own 21-yard line.
Another cold one out here, wouldn't you say, G?
Yes, it's supposed to get down to like 25 tonight. That's football weather, Nico.
Yeah.
Ashton Elmer split out wide right with Panza in the slot. Blosser to take the snap from the shotgun. Motions in Lewis. The handoff is to Lewis, who keeps on fighting. Gets about 5 yards.
Yeah, Garrett Lewis on the carry right there. Nice seeing the hole on the right
Garrett
side.
Lewis.
Man, way to keep his legs moving, too.
Yep. Kept pounding. Wouldn't
Shot
give
made
up.
by Alec Polanski.
Looked like he broke like 2 tackles, so.
Trojans keep the same personnel. Deserano in the backfield. Blosser keeps the ball, finds a hole up the middle, and gets slammed by a Pioneer defender. He got the chains though. First down, Monroe.
Wow.
Brian Piskowski with the tackle.
Dearborn's bench was freaking out so much. I thought a turnover came, but it's a 1st down Trojans, so. Not sure what was going on there, but.
Wide set for the Trojans. Handoff to the left side. And almost to the sticks. What a fight there. Number 26, we don't have his name,
Onion,
but he did good.
Tackled by a number of Pioneers.
I think they might have pulled up some of the sophomores for these playoffs, and
Yep.
some of the sophomores, we don't have their names. They're not on the.
We have an extra large roster here, so bear with us as we
and
try to
still
find
don't
names.
Even have all the names.
And still don't even have all the names. Trojans will take a
Monroe
timeout.
That's their first time.
But I
out
do
of
want to
that.
point out, Nico, during this timeout, we have not seen A.J. Billingsley on the field
Really?
yet. And he is dressed. And he just walked out to the huddle there from the sideline, but he got injured last week, and we have not seen him play a snap yet. That could be a big loss for the Trojans if he isn't able to go during this game.
Yeah, nice athletic wide receiver out there, so that is a tough loss. I wonder if it is the injury, though.
With the injury to Billingsley, Elmer will be split out wide right. Blosser keeps the ball and stretches to try and get the first down, keep on moving. He'll be just short, though. Dane Marlowe and Tayshawn Nichols will check into the game for the Trojans. Nichols in the backfield on 3rd and short. Blosser keeps up the middle and gets stuffed, but turns around and might have got there, Nico.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
They're moving the chains.
Yep, they're moving it. Hey, good effort, though, by Dearborn's defensive line.
Yeah.
They really made it hard right there.
Took an absolute stand.
I thought he wasn't going to get it, but I think it's just them legs just keep moving. And he got it. Got some warriors out here.
A lot of young wide receivers out there. There's 2 wide receivers out there that we do not have names for. One of them is in motion. Blosser looks back to pass. Pass is completed to Panza. Panza sheds a tackle. Panza's off to the races. The 20, the 10, one man to beat, and he can't do it, but he's down to the 5-yard line. First down and more Trojans.
That's what they need to do, man. That's what they need to do. Give it to their skilled wide receivers in space and just let them run. Broke 2 tackles right there. That was nice. If 14 could have gotten that last block, that was a touchdown right there, but still a really nice play.
So Monroe will have their first opportunity of the game with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Deserano will be in the backfield with Blosser about to take the snap. Blosser keeps it up the middle. And gains about 2 to the 4-yard line.
Blosser the ball carrier. Stopped by Ray Berry.
Looks like they're bringing in some extra big men. Could be a run play right
here.
here.
Yeah, this is a lot of offensive linemen here. Bassler, the center, looking to snap to Blosser in the backfield, who runs it straight up the middle. Touchdown, Trojans. Jacob Blosser on the keeper up the middle.
Nice play. Wide open hole to the right. Off to the races. Got
Great job by the offensive line. Play the fight song.
Yep. Good touchdown, Trojans.
Looking at the replay there, Nico, Blosser was basically untouched. I mean, what a job by that offensive line.
Arm tackles aren't going to get him.
Interesting for Monroe here. They're normally pretty solid on the extra points with Flores, but they're looking like they're going for 2 here. Notario maybe trying to assert the dominance early in the game. Blosser will keep it and get in for 2. 8 points for number 8.
Nice play again. The middle is open.
4 minutes.
Middle is open.
Remain in the first quarter. Score is Monroe 8, Dearborn 0.
very energetic band director for Monroe. Love to see it.
Love having the band back.
Norberto Flores Jr. to kick off.
So they didn't bring Flores on for the extra point, but he'll get to kick the ball off back to the Pioneers. It is 8-0 Trojans with 4 minutes left in the first. And Norberto boots on. Looking for a hole. And he'll get one out to the 32-yard line of the Pioneers.
Almost looked like a middle was going to come through in the middle. But,
Noah Dober
or
with
a
the
hole going to
return.
come through in the middle, but good stop.
Owen Thomas and Adam Alamo with the tackle. First and 10, Dearborn from their own 32-yard line.
Murray to take the snap with trips left, motions one in, and it'll be a little touch pass to him. Ooh, tackled from behind, pushed about 3 yards.
Ahmed Makled, the ball carrier.
Hey, good tackle right there by
Marcus
Marcus Williams.
tackle.
Came in from the right side too, run into the...
So this is a development. A.J. Billingsley's in the game. At corner on the close side of the screen. Big for the Trojans. Another touch pass. This time it's Dober, bouncing left. And will be pushed out of bounds after the sticks for a first down, Pioneers.
Makled for a Dearborn first down.
Looks like Dobert is their swing guy for Dearborn.
And we have a little bit of confusion here from the refs. Think we're good to go. Murray to take the snap with Hazimi in the backfield. Murray looking to pass. Dumps it low. Right back to the line of scrimmage, basically.
Yeah, gave the fake handoff to him and then checked
Murray
it down
pass
to
complete
him, but
Makled.
That was Ahmed Makled on the reception for
Joe
the
Staley
Pioneers.
was out of bounds.
Second down for Dearborn. Handoff is right up the middle to Hazimi, who will power his way to the first down.
good block by 65 on the Dearborn's line right there. He just pancaked the guy and got the hole.
That's Brandon DiMaggio
Ali Hazami for
on the
Dearborn
block.
first down.
Three wide receivers right for the Pioneers. Murray looking to pass. It's a little swing pass to Dober. Dober bounces a tackle, gets right, and gets pushed out of bounds by Panza and company.
Good defense right there. Looked like he had open space for a second.
Wait,
but
yeah, I mean, I thought he was going off to
Yeah.
the races on that one, and then they closed down the space.
Good defense by Monroe.
Marlowe chucks out of the
Stop by
game
Anderson
for the Trojans on defense.
Panza.
It'll be 2nd and 9 from the right hash for the Pioneers. Another 3 wide receiver set, this time left. Murray looking back to pass. Going deep to Dobert. It is caught. Up to the 20-yard line, almost into the red zone.
Murray's pass to Dobert complete for a Dearborn first down.
Yeah, nice route right there by Dobert.
Stop
Get himself wide open.
Looked like a little wheel route.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, a wheel route.
First down for Dearborn. Another 3 wide receiver set to the right. Hazimi checks out of the backfield. Little swing pass to Ahmed Makhled, who gets to the corner, plows over a Monroe defender, and gets out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
Nice play right there by Dearborn.
To Makhled for a first down.
Those swing passes are looking lethal for the Pioneers.
Yeah.
First and goal, Dearborn.
And they're doing nice disguise, too, with their motion
Pioneers
plays.
running a hurry-up offense. They're trying to get the snap off. Trojan defense is confused, and the whistles will blow.
Flag on the play.
Looks like Ontario got a timeout before all of that happened.
Timeout, Monroe. That's Monroe's second timeout of the half. They have 1 remaining.
I think that was a good timeout by Ontario right there.
Lots of confusion on the defense there. Almost got caught offside, substituting a player on. Dearborn will come back out. Murray will take the snap with Hazimi in the backfield. An extra fullback in the game for the Pioneers. And that is not Murray who's taking the snap, actually.
Yeah, that was a Wildcat play right there.
A little Wildcat play. Ahmed Makhled took the snap for the Pioneers and got about a yard.
Stop by a host of Trojans.
Good stop by the Trojans right there, but only about 2 yards to go, though. They need to do it again.
Is Ahmed Makhled going to take the snap again? He is. Makhled on the snap under center. And I don't know if he got there, Nico. We have no signal yet from the referees. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Wow, QB sneak from 2 yards. Okay.
Makhled for a Dearborn touchdown.
QB sneak with their wide receiver under center.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Risky play, but, I mean, it paid off right there.
So we can update the count of under center snaps taken. Still losing to amount of touchdowns.
That's funny.
Is Hadi Jawad on for the extra point, and it is through. 8-7 Trojans after that one, with 46 seconds left in the first quarter.
Surprised they didn't go for 2, honestly, but got the extra point, though.
Dearborn's kicker is very reliable. Dearborn
in the
played
first quarter. Scores Monroe
Fordson, I think.
Dearborn
I saw
7.
them against 2 weeks ago in a video, and their kicker hit a 45-yarder in game.
Yeah, I was about to say he was practicing his 50-yarder, so.
Yeah, he was practicing 50 before the game and almost made one, so. I'm sure the Pioneers have a lot of trust in their kicker, and that's probably why they went for the extra point instead of risking it on a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
So the Trojans will get the ball back.
Youssef Obey to kick off for
Looks like Raymond Anderson back deep on the far side of your screen. But it will go to the close side. This is number 26 for the Trojans. We do not have his name. We'll see if he can do something though. Outside. Bounces one tackle and gets to the 35-yard line. Nice return from the Trojans.
Nice cut in by 26. At first he was going to the middle and just seeing a lot of green to the right, so I like that.
Stop by Mohammed.
And man, we were talking about the kicker. What an absolute boot.
Monroe football from their own 35-yard line.
So Blosser will be back in the game for the Trojans. Still no A.J. Billingsley as of yet on offense. And Blosser will evade a tackle, almost got sacked there, looking to throw and tripped from behind. Probably a good thing he didn't get rid of the ball there because he might have fumbled if he tried to pull it back.
Wonder if he could have just threw it away, but.
So the thing with high school football that is different than college and pros is that there is no such thing as a tackle box in high school football. So if he were to throw it away, it would be intentional grounding.
Still grounding. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess he really couldn't do anything there because no receivers were even open. So instead of losing 5, he only lost about 3 after that nice break tackle.
Well, that'll end the first quarter, so we'll switch sides and we'll go at it again for 12 more minutes until halftime. Start of the second quarter, round 1 of the MHSAA playoffs. Gino Asemacher along with Nick Janssens calling the game for you guys. This is A.J. Billingsley checking in for the first time on offense for the Trojans. Bounces left and gets about 4.
Adavian Billingsley, the ball carrier.
Yeah, surprised that was only his first time getting in the second quarter. He's usually a big
piece of the Trojans offense.
Yeah.
Maybe he was on a little snap count limit. They didn't want to get him in there first quarter. Did get injured last week.
Third down.
Do not know the extent of that injury. Seems like he's doing well in the field, though. Panza will be in the backfield with Blosser. Billingsley wide right. Blosser looking to pass. It look a screen over the head of Tristan Panza. Looks like there was a little bit of a mishandle on the snap there from Blosser, and he couldn't get the screen off as quick as he wanted to.
Yeah, 32 Hazim was also watching Tristan Panza, who was the guy going out for the screen pass. So
that'll be 4th down, and the Trojans will look to punt.
Nice read by Dearborn.
Tristan Panza to punt for Monroe.
Panza gets the punt off. It is a high one that takes a Trojan bounce to about the 36-yard line. And that's where Dearborn will take over.
Dearborn football, 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line.
Murray will take the snap, fake the direction of the throw, and that'll be to the sticks, 1st down for the Pioneers. Adam Ramuni on the reception.
Yeah. Nice block by 54. I think he kind of helped him on a screen right there.
Because he has a little bubble screen type thing, but they faked it to the wide side and went to the short side. I think that's the first time they've gone to the short side on the pass this game. Trying to catch the Trojan defense off guard. Hash marks are really wide in high school football, so wide side versus short side is a huge difference. That's why you'll see 3 receivers on the wide side most of the time for the Pioneers. Dropping back to pass is Murray, looking long over the middle. Big hit by the Trojans, and he drops the ball. We were speculating about A.J. Billingsley's injury. It doesn't look like he's injured from that one.
That was a hard hit. I heard that hit, and I was like, ooh.
I felt that hit.
Yeah.
Looks like A.J. Billingsley's a playmaker on defense also. We've seen all of his offensive plays, but man.
Didn't even let him have a chance to catch it right there.
Good clean hit too. Don't lead with the helmet. Don't go to the head. Perfect hit from AJ to get him to drop the ball. It's now 2nd down, Dearborn. Swing pass to Mocklin, who receives it and gets about 2 yards. And that'll bring him a 3rd and long for the Pioneers.
Good defense stand right now by the Trojans.
Tackle by O'Brien Powell. 3rd down.
Looks like Dearborn runs a lot of those checkdowns and a lot
swing
of
passes.
Yep. Throws behind the line.
Yeah, those throws that are like on the edge of whether they're a fumble or not.
Yeah.
If they drop them.
Yeah. A lot of trust in the receivers.
Oh, stoppage in play. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back with you. 10.5 minutes left in the half. First half, Trojans up 8-7.
Appeared to be an official's timeout.
Back for 3rd down for the Dearborn Pioneers. Murray back to pass. Looking long over the middle. Intercepted. Raymond Anderson.
Oh, man. Ah. Hey, that was a nice interception. Really nice play right there.
Put him on Sports Center.
Raymond Anderson right there, man. He had a pick last game, too. That was nice, but that was a tough pick.
That just topped it.
That was not an easy play to make, I will say that.
Monroe ball, 1st and 10.
Turning around, falling backwards, and fighting it out of the receiver's hands. That's just about as tough as it gets. Minus, you know, catching it one-handed. That's just about as tough as it gets.
Yeah. I like his excitement after he intercepted that, too. That was funny. I like it.
Hey, playoffs, everything's different, man. Blosser in an empty backfield. Swing pass left to Panza, who cuts back inside and gets to the 30-yard line.
Jacob Blosser's pass complete to Tristan
Nice 4 yards. I like the play.
He was tackled by Ray Berry.
Took one right out of Dearborn's playbook there.
Yep. Yeah, literally. He's the copycat card.
Empty set for Blosser. 2 wide receivers left. Deserano motions in. Blosser keeps it up the middle and gets tackled for a gain of 2.
Blosser tackled by Berry.
So that'll be about 3rd and 4. Third and short for the Trojans. 3 wide receivers right. Elmer motions in. The handoff is to Elmer, who bounces wide, gets the 1st down and a couple more yards. Ashton Elmer on the carry.
Ashton Elmer for a
Nice hole on the right, man. That's what you need.
Adam Ramuni and Alec Polanski on tackle.
Elmer had a nice touchdown last game, too, on that swing play, or on that jet play.
Pans in the slot, left. Blosser takes the pass and right to Pans. That might be a fumble. They call it incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
A little bit behind him, kind of hard catch right there.
Had to turn around to grab it.
Those passes are hard because you really need to get that on point so they can make their moves right when they catch the ball. And
yeah, you don't want to get
what's going in front of you.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit right as you catch the ball. It's a bad situation. And the Dearborn tight end knows that very well after the last drive. A.J. Billingsley with the carry. Finds a hole up the middle. Stretches for the first down, loses the football. M.J. Mackey on the return, and it'll be Pioneers ball. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. M.J. Mackey recovered the fumble for Dearborn.
I think he just tried stretching too much for it. A little greedy for that one.
Stopped by DiSerrano.
But what can you do? Good turnover by Dearborn right there. I think M.J. Mackey on the
yes, it was
on the turnover right there.
And Billingsley on the sideline there doing his push-ups for for getting rid of that ball.
After the fumble recovery, the penalty is for an illegal block in the back against Dearborn.
It'll be a block in the back against Dearborn, which is after the fumble recovery, meaning that the Pioneers keep the ball, but will be backed up.
1st and 10, Dearborn from the Monroe 46-yard line.
So the Trojans defense will come back on the field as they've been for a while now.
Yeah.
Still leading the game by a point, though. Ali Murray to take the snap. It's a reverse. Looking to pass. Noah Dobert wide open on the sideline. Catches the ball. Fighting A.J. Billingsley. Gets to the pylon. Touchdown, Pioneers.
What a play call right there. Yeah. That's what happens when you sleep.
Adam Ramuni pass to Noah Dobert.
20 Dobert wide open.
That's just a perfect call from the Dearborn coach right after a fumble recovery. Defense just got off the field, had to come back on without any notice, and they were sleeping. They were sleeping.
Takes a shot too. That's what you got to do on them turnovers. You have all that momentum. Even Dobert, he was fighting for that touchdown too. Muscled himself all the way in there. Good play by Dearborn.
Ali Hami on for the extra point. And it's through. 14-8 Dearborn with 8 minutes left
Jawad's kick is good.
in the first half.
You do got to say though, amazing call right there by Dearborn's head
I
coach.
can't get over that call. That's
2 seconds remaining in the first half.
That's just perfect. I mean, the
Scoring
defense
now,
just
Dearborn
came off the
14
field.
down
They
8.
went back on the field without having any prior notice. And it's just a crazy fumble recovery. They get backed up from the penalty. And then they just take a trick play, long shot, see what happens, you know?
Turned into 6. Dearborn in good position too. They get ball in second half, so
Dearborn does get the ball in the second half.
important drive right here by Monroe.
And the officials will come together to converse about something. They're sending teams to the sideline. I'm not sure what's going on. It's just a kickoff, Nico.
Yeah, literally, I was about to say.
It's literally just a kickoff that hasn't even happened yet.
Sometimes you wonder what they're talking about.
To be a fly on the wall.
They're sitting in the huddle. All right, so what are we getting to eat after this?
Well, now's a good time to listen to the Trojan Marching Band, I guess. Having a discussion with both of the head coaches. The Dearborn team is still on the field. Calling over the athletic trainer.
The ref hurt?
Yes, it looks like it.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. So we will run with 4 officials for the time being. One of the officials will go over to the Monroe sideline to get some treatment from the athletic trainer. That's different. That's different, Nico.
I guess that's the first time.
So we'll run with 4 officials now, and Dearborn will kick off to the Trojans. It's a little pooch kick that's fair caught by number 23, Noah Miller.
Noah Miller with a fair catch. That'll be Monroe football, 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line.
So Monroe offense will come back out on the field, and I feel like I've said that a ton of times, and then, you know, 2 plays later, they're back off.
Turnovers are killing them.
Handoff is to 26.
Owen Yount, the ball carrier.
Owen Yount. We now have a name for number 26.
Owen Yount.
Adam Mooney with the tackle.
He is a young one. His brother's on the line too, Gavin Yount. 78, I think.
That would be number 78 if you're looking for him. Blosser on the keeper. Will try and get through some tackles, but can't. And it'll look like 3rd down and 1.
Jacob Blossom, ball carrier. Stop by Ray Berry.
Offense is starting to look stagnant from the Trojans.
Yeah.
Fighting for every last yard. We'll see if they can get this short yardage situation. Here is 3rd down. Motions in Yount. Blosser keeps it and gets stuffed.
Man,
4th and short.
I was just gonna say, Dearborn's defensive line.
Blosser
There's some dogs out there, man. They're really working.
There was a glimpse of hope for Monroe's offensive line on that touchdown. They diced up the Dearborn defense, but now the Dearborn defensive line is looking like they are a stout team. There is 10 seconds left to snap this ball, and it's looking like the Trojans are going to go for this. 5 seconds to snap. A.J. Billingsley motions in. Blosser keeps it and gets stuffed.
Man, I'm telling you.
That is 3 of the same plays. And the Dearborn defensive line is just eating up.
Dearborn takes over on downs.
Yeah. They tried the same play 3 times, and all they needed was a yard.
Blosser stopped by Brandon DiMaggio and others. First down, Dearborn from the Monroe 43-yard line.
So another 3 and out, I guess 4 and out, you could say that time for the Trojans after having already 2 turnovers on the day. Killing themselves.
Yeah.
So Dearborn will take over in Trojan territory already. Hazime on the carry, bounces left. Tackled inbounds. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ali Hazami, the ball carrier.
Yeah, 65 out there. He's doing, I said his name before. He's giving them It's giving them nice holes for Hazim to work around.
Second and 2 from the Trojan 35. Hazime on the carry again. Bounces left again. Cuts back inside. That's going to be a gain of about 15 yards there. Great running from Hazime.
Yeah.
Hazami for a Dearborn first down. Stop by Carson Serrano.
Dearborn's got some pretty athletic offensive linemen running with the running backs right now. Just help them get more yards.
Five seconds to snap the ball for Dearborn. Connor Whitaker split out wide right with two other receivers inside, and the whistles will blow for a timeout Dearborn as they almost got flagged for delay of game.
As their second time out of the half, they have one remaining.
So we'll take a break and be right back. 4:43 left in the first half. Dearborn 14, Monroe 8. We're back. It's first and 10 for the Pioneers from the Monroe 23, just about in the red zone. The handoff is to Hazime, who will get into the red zone.
About 2 yards for the first down.
Hazim, the ball carrier.
Hazim's just doing his thing right now.
Cross Jacob stopped him.
Every run seems like he's getting about 8 yards and plus.
Dobert motions in. Little flip pass to Dobert, who evades a tackle and gets to the sticks. That'll be a first down, Pioneers.
Yeah, nice cut inside, and he
Noah Dobert for a
stopped from
Dearborn
getting
first
hit
down.
behind the line, so pulled the
Pushed
first
out
down
of bounds by
off.
Owen Thomas.
Dobert back in motion. The handoff up the middle. Going to be about 1 yard.
Ahmed Macklin, the ball carrier. Stopped by many Monroe Trojans.
Clock ticking in the first half. 3:35 left. Ollie Murray to take the snap in the shotgun for the Pioneers on second down. Looks to pass to the corner of the end zone. Picked by Raymond Anderson again.
Playmaker out there, man.
Murray's pass is intercepted by Raymond Anderson.
That's big for the Trojans defense right there. Dearborn was knocking on the door. They were going to get the ball in the second half, too. So if they would have scored there, they could have put a double dagger right into Monroe's defense.
Monroe football.
Big play.
Yeah, what a chance he was trying to take right there with that ball.
From the Monroe 4-yard line.
I guess he could have threw it over him, but it seemed like a bad pass by Murray right there. So
Nevertheless, great pick from Anderson, and that'll put the Trojans offense back on the field.
It's Raymond's second pick out there.
Billingsley in motion. The handoff is to Billingsley. Bounces wide, hits the corner. Nice block by Elmer. All the way up to the 35 and a flag on the play.
I think a late hit right there.
First down, there's the flag on the play.
Nice way to get out of bounds, too, to stop the clock. We'll see what the refs say here, though.
It's like a hands to the face call for the Pioneers. That'll add on another 15 yards.
Wow. That was a huge
That's a
play
huge
for the
gain.
Trojans.
that nets almost 50 yards there. The net gain on that play is going to be about 45 for the Trojans. What a play.
Yeah, it goes from about getting a turnover to getting around 40 yards in the next play. That's huge.
Big spark for the defense, big spark for the offense to see if they can keep it going. Three minutes left in the half. Trojans driving. Blosser rolls right. Looking to pass, now checks it down to run. Finds a hole and gets the first down.
Man, what a nice play right there. Breaking off a couple tackles.
Does he have Vaseline on him or something like that? Slipping off everyone.
With the tackle.
Just chugging for that first down, too. Probably should have been down.
Much before that.
Yeah.
Elmer on the bottom of your screen. Billingsley in motion from the top. The handoff is to Anderson up the middle. And that'll gain 2 yards.
It's going to be tough getting through the middle of that Dearborn's defensive line. So
Stopped by a congregation of Pioneers.
they're clogging it up in there.
Elmer at the bottom of your screen again. Lewis to above him and pans it in the slot. Billingsley to the top. Blosser rolling to his left, turns back around, looking over the middle to Panza, and it is picked. There's a flag flying on the play from the linesman. And as of right now, pending the flag, there's another flag. Pending the 2 flags now. It'll be Dearborn ball.
Pass intercepted by Dobert.
Man,
Noah Dobert.
missed throw right there from Blosser. Good awareness by the safety for Dearborn. Man, they had so much momentum.
Yeah, that is a momentum killer for sure.
Broken one play.
Personal foul on the Pioneers. Referee's still trying to sort this out. It's looking like both penalties will be after the pick, so it'll be Dearborn ball. And they'll net an extra 15 yards after that one.
They're hoping for another play by Raymond right now.
The personal foul is on the Trojans.
One for an ineligible man downfield, which has been declined. One for a personal foul after the interception, which has been accepted. 1st and 10 Pioneers from their own 39-yard line.
So it'll stay Dearborn ball after the pick and the flags. And it looks like Ollie Murray is empty in the backfield here. Dobert motions across, and the swing pass is to Dobert, who catches it and is wrestled down to the 41.
Murray's pass.
Clock's going down right now. That isn't really going to do it. We might see a nice kick right here from Dearborn's kicker.
If they can get this this within the 30, it'd probably be a hittable field goal for the Dearborn kicker. So we'll see what the offense can do before then.
You'd expect to see a shot right here by Dearborn.
Mockled motions out. Swing past the short side.
Oh, man.
Great open field tackle from A.J. Billingsley.
Yeah, great tackle right there. He had about 2-3 offensive linemen that were going to be ahead of him blocking too. So.
And 20 yards open space.
Third down.
Clutch play by A.J.
Keeps him in bounds, and the clock keeps on running. One timeout left for each team. Ollie Murray dropping back to pass, looking to the sticks, caught by Dobert. Dobert bounces left. Big block from that's gonna be a personal foul.
Flag and a play.
In high school football, you cannot do that. And that is an ejection if they call it a blindside block, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. So that player that made the block could be ejected from this game. We'll see what the call is.
Person who got blocked too, still on the ground.
Gets up on his own power.
That's a tough break too for Dearborn. They just had a huge play right there that could have put him in field goal range.
That could be Owen Thomas. I think it is Owen Thomas that got hit there.
That
for
block
the
looked like a truck. Just going, boom. Blindside hit right there.
We'll get the call from the referee.
Penalty is for an illegal blindside block.
So blindside block
against
without
Dearborn.
Unnecessary roughness. So that will not be an ejection, but that'll back them up 15 yards and out of field goal range. So they got about 40 seconds to get back to the spot that they were. Three wide receivers right and an empty set for Murray. Drops back to pass. A little comeback route from Dobert. Dobert's off to the races. Basically the same play.
Got out of bounds too. Got right back to where they wanted.
Oh no, it looked like
Murray's
they
pass complete to Dobert for a
ruled him inbounds. They're running the
first
clock.
Wow.
Spiked.
They
from,
stopped the clock.
Spiked from Murray there. So it'll be
Flag
second
and
down.
play.
The Dearborn offense might not have been set here, which would have worn a flag. From the replay, it was very close. Don't think we have a call.
Penalty was for an illegal substitution against Monroe. First and 5 for Dearborn.
All right, well, that'll push Dearborn right into field goal range, I guess. Empty backfield for Murray, who drops back to pass, looking to the right, now checks back left to the corner of the end zone. I can't believe they're working Raymond Anderson after those 2 picks. I mean, they're going right back to him.
I was about to say, are we going to see another one? We're going to see a hat trick right now? We'll see, though. We'll see what kind of shots they're going to be taking. You'd imagine they're going to try to go for this field goal. You know the players out there are cold because I am freezing.
It just dropped in temperature here at Bunkelman Field. It's getting cold. It's definitely football weather. It's playoff season. And you can feel it. Murray takes the snap. Swing pass out to the left. That is Ahmed Makhled.
Got out of bounds, stop the clock. That's good.
16.1.
Murray's pass complete to Ahmed Makhled.
And the Pioneers still have a timeout left, so they probably looking to run another play here, at least.
Probably
Before
take
they
a
kick the
shot,
field
do
goal.
it through the middle.
Third down.
Murray fields the snap, drops back to pass, looks left, caught by Dobert for a first down and out of bounds.
Murray's pass
And
complete to
if they wanted to, they could
No,
run
Dobert.
another play. It'd be a little risky. They
for
could take an
Dearborn
end
first
zone
down, pushed
shot.
out of bounds by Raymond Anderson.
And Murray looks like he's getting the play call. He's got 23 to snap it. And they are going to run another play.
Dearborn just right now moving the chains.
Either
with their
that
short
or they're
passes.
gonna put it on the hash that the kicker likes it on and call the timeout, which could be a possibility here with 10.7 left in the half. He does drop back though. He's wasting a lot of time right now. Sacked by the Trojans. 3 seconds still left on the clock. That'll back the field goal up though.
That's a good sack right there.
That might be a big
Marcus
play.
Williams with the sack.
Like you said, quarterback was back there taking his time.
Number 32, Marcos Williams Jr. on the sack there. The Pioneers will call timeout.
Dearborn takes
And
timeout. That's their final timeout of the half.
from where the ball is spotted right now, it'll be about a 42-yarder. If Dearborn elects to bring the kicker on.
Does not look like they're going for it with their kicker.
I think number 10 is their kicker, so I think he is coming on the field.
My apologies.
That is number 10, Hadi Jawad. And he is going to attempt a 42-yard field goal. And Ontario ices him.
Timeout. Monroe takes a timeout. That's their final timeout of the half.
All right, Jawad back on for the field goal. It'll be 42 yards. The Pioneers will get the ball to start the second half, so this is big. Kick is up. It's got the leg. Oh, it doesn't have the leg, barely. It barely did not have the leg. Bounces off the crossbar and back out.
That's huge. That is huge. And just think, they just got that sack too.
That sack made him miss the field goal right there.
Huge sack right there by Monroe.
All right, that'll bring us to half. The teams will go into the locker room. It is 14-8 Dearborn over Monroe. You are watching the round 1 MHSAA playoffs at Buckleman Field.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 2021 Monroe High School Trojan Marching Band. The Monroe High School Trojan Marching Band presents their 2021 halftime show entitled The Music of Bruno Mars. Trojan Marching Band presents you with their first song, Runaway Baby. Bruno Mars performed this hit song at the Grammys in 2012 and has continued to be a crowd favorite. Arranged by Tom Wallace, here is Runaway Baby. Next up, the band presents you with a hit song by Mark Ronson that features Bruno Mars from his 4th studio album, Uptown Special. Arranged by Victor Lopez, here is Uptown Funk. Lastly, the band closes their show with a song from Mars's 3rd studio album, 24 Karat Magic. Arranged by Matt Conaway and Jack Holt, here is Finesse. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Monroe High School Trojan Marching Band. update on the other game. Looks like Woodhaven with a big lead right now, 42-7. Nearing the end of the first half. Just a reminder that Dearborn won the coin toss and elected to defer, so Dearborn will receive the kickoff here to begin the second half. Also, don't forget, the game is being streamed live on the internet right now. Looks like we got about 300 people watching online right now. Make sure you inform everyone who can't be here. Check out MonroeTrojans.com for a link. Roberto Flores Jr. to kick for Monroe.
And we are back to start the second half. Round one of the MHSAA playoffs. Dearborn up 14-8 over the Monroe Trojans, and they will get the ball to start the second half. Noah Dobert on the return gets swallowed up by Trojan special teams and A.J. Billingsley. Carson DeSerrano, sorry.
Stopped by Carson DeSerrano. First and 10 Dearborn from their own 20-yard line.
So Dearborn up 6 will begin with the ball. Over the 15 minutes at halftime, it probably dropped about 5 degrees at least. It is a cold one out here. Nizami with the carry. And he'll get swallowed up.
Ali Hazimi, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Marcos Williams.
Murray will field the snap. Wanted the swing pass, but it was covered, and that's through his hands, and incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. That's what I was saying earlier in the first half about the swing passes. They're on the edge of being fumbles.
Yeah.
Intended for Noah Dobert, falls incomplete. Third down.
So it'll be 3rd and long for Dearborn.
Officials timeout.
As if we couldn't make this game any slower.
Yeah.
All right, something was being sorted out by the officials.
Third down.
And now we'll have the 3rd down. 3rd and 9 from the Pioneer 21. Little swing pass. And that'll get the 1st down and more.
Murray's pass.
That is
completes
Adam
to
Ramooney.
For a Dearborn first down. Raymond Anderson
So
with
much
tackle.
space on those swing passes,
Yeah.
Nico.
Nice blocking, too, by the receivers. They're really creating space for whoever catches the ball. Dearborn's got a nice offense on their hand.
Murray fields the snap, drops back to pass, fakes the swing pass, and it's out just at the hashes to Ahmed Makhled.
Ali Murray's pass complete to Ahmed Makhled. Tackle made by Tristan Panza.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of their curl routes right now are getting pretty open, so. You can see
Especially after they keep on doing the swing passes, the other routes are going to be much more open as, as the Trojans converge on those swing passes.
Yeah, defense just anticipates that they're going to throw short, but
Hazime in the backfield. The give is to Hazime, who powers his way past the sticks. What a downhill run from Ali Hazime.
Ali Hazimi for a Dearborn first down. Tackled by a plethora of Trojans.
yeah, it's a nice power back they got there with Hazim. Pretty quick with his feet, too.
Hazime worth the carry again right at the middle. It's like cutting through butter. Hot knife through butter.
Hazami the ball carrier.
Jonas Snavely will
Stopped
check
by
into the game
Marcus
for the
Williams
Trojans.
And Tristan Panza.
And Owen Thomas will check out. Murray fields the snap, rolls to his left. The check down is to Makhled, and it is dropped.
Yeah, just a little bit too
First
in
pass
front of him.
intended for Makhled falls incomplete. Third down.
An update from the Woodhaven-Taylor game. Woodhaven is up big, and that game looks like a runaway. So whoever wins this game will travel to Woodhaven next Friday. Third down for Dearborn. Murray over the middle, caught by Dobert.
Wow.
They're making it look easy.
Yeah, it looked like a small hole for him to pass it through, but he got it. Went through a couple of Monroe defenders.
It's also looking like kind of a scripted drive from the Pioneers right out of halftime. They probably drew this up in the locker room.
Yeah.
Tackled by O'Brien Powell and others.
Murray fields the snap, looks to pass. Pocket converges, steps up, easy completion to Ramoon, and he fumbles the ball. And it is recovered
off that.
by Ahmed Makhled. Actually got extra yards from the fumble.
Hey, I will say, what a decision by the quarterback and what a throw on the run. That was pretty impressive.
Ahmed Makhled recovered the fumble. It'll be first down and goal.
Throwing a cross-body throw, too. That's pretty nice.
Stepping up in the pocket. The handoff is to Makhled up the middle. No signal. Looks just short.
Makhled the ball carrier. Stopped by Cross Jacobs.
Gavin Leach checks in for the Trojans defensive line. Extra offensive lineman for the Pioneers. Quarterback sneak. Flag on the field. At least I thought the ref threw a flag. Touchdown Pioneers. And looks like the ref just dropped something.
Accolade for a Dearborn touchdown.
Yeah.
What an easy drive from the Pioneers, Nico.
Yeah. Really well scripted, like you said, too.
Gaining yards in 10-yard chunks.
Yep. Run game was open. The pass game was open.
So it looks like now is when the Pioneers will choose to attempt the two-point conversion. The lead is 12. This will bring it to 14 if successful. Dobert in the slot, Hazimi in the backfield, and flag fly.
Flag on the play.
Is timeout before the flags.
Timeout charge to Dearborn.
Interesting taking a timeout on a two-point conversion attempt as one of your 3 timeouts this early in the second half.
Yeah, and you're down.
That was a Dearborn timeout. Oh, so they're up.
My apologies. I thought
Still,
that was by Monroe.
that could come back and bite them.
Yeah.
Doesn't change the fact. Looks like Dearborn will still be attempting the two-point conversion. Mockled feels the snap, runs to the right, and cuts back inside and can't get there. So it'll stay a 12-point lead for the Pioneers.
Two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Good
And
stop
Monroe
by
get the ball back.
Trojans.
So what do you think the message was in the locker room of the Monroe offense? What are they coming out right here for?
Man, they just,
There are 6.
like I said, that Hazim has been running really good up the middle, so they do got to stop that, and they just got to be more aware of the passes outside, too. Their pass game's just going crazy, so something's got to be written out.
We'll see what Jacob Blosser and company can do. They probably cut down on the penalties and hold on to the football would be the number one priority.
For offense, yeah.
Youssef Obey to punt kickoff for Dearborn.
Raymond Anderson and Owen Yount back to field the kick. It won't even get to them. And that'll be Cale Head. Cale Head through some defenders and out to the 45. So good starting field position for Jacob Blosser and the Trojans offense, and we'll see what they can do starting the second half. They need to do something.
Yeah,
Issa Mackey with the tackle.
they need something to go their way.
Monroe football 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
Deserano checks into the backfield with Blosser. A.J. Billingsley on the top of your screen. Blosser keeps it up the middle. That'll gain about 3.
Jacob Blosser, the ball carrier. Stopped by Hadi El Hassan. and Abdullah Shahiri.
Blosser fields the snap. The handoff is faked. It's a pass out, swing pass out right to Owen Yount. And Owen Yount gets the first down and more.
Yeah.
Blosser complete to Owen Yount for a Monroe first down.
Owen Yount doing pretty good on offense right now.
Hasn't been on the varsity all season.
Yeah.
Just got promoted and getting the work in. AJ Billingsley in motion. The handoff is to Billingsley, who slips a tackle, cuts back inside and back to the right, and can't really get anywhere. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, not even a loss of a yard.
Yeah, could have been more though. So
Canadian Billingsley, ball carrier.
he did what he had to do.
Polanski.
Blosser fields the snap. The handoff is to Tayshawn Nichols up the middle, who powers forward. About 3 yards, and flags are flying.
Yeah, I seen that one coming.
Tayshawn Nichols was the ball carrier. Stopped by Ali Hazimi.
Bad penalty on the defense right there. They could have had a really nice third and about 7.
Long, yeah. That'll be a personal foul. And that'll be 15 yards and a first down for the Trojans.
Penalty is after play. Personal foul against Dearborn. 15 yards will be enough for a first down.
Wow, tough penalty right there. That's a good break right there from Monroe.
That's the break that the Trojans needed, but now this is the time they have to capitalize on it. There's no other situation in their minds right now. There has to be a touchdown on this drive. Capitalize on the mistake from Dearborn. Handoff is to Owen Yount. Almost to the sticks.
Owen Yount, the ball carrier. Tackled by MJ Mackey.
2nd and 3. I don't know about you, Nico, but I like him taking a shot here. 2nd and short. You have a 3rd down remaining. You might even go for it on 4th.
Yeah.
So I would take a shot here.
Yeah, I would
AJ
too.
Billingsley at the top of the screen. Man coverage. The motion in Yount. Blosser will keep it up the middle.
First down.
And he'll get the first down.
Nice read right there by Blosser. If he would have handed off right there, he
Blosser
would have been
tackled by Ray
probably lost a
Ferry.
yard. So
Yeah.
Monroe first down.
Blosser fields the snap. Handoff is to Tayshawn Nichols up the middle. Tayshawn Nichols powers through again. This is looking better from the Monroe offense.
Yeah.
I don't want to give him the announcer's jinx, but
they're starting to move it though.
if there was wood in the premises, I would knock on it. Tayshawn Nichols will stay in the backfield. Billingsley on the wide side, but not as wide as he normally is because he is checking in. The handoff is to AJ Billingsley, who bounces a tackle, gets wide right, has 1 man to beat, gets him, stiff arms another, and loses about 4 yards.
Yeah. Took the gamble and didn't work out. Ooh, I think more maybe.
Flags
Late
fly.
flag. Late flag.
Flag on the play.
This might be on the defense here. This could be another 15-yarder, or else it'll be half the distance to the goal. AJ Billingsley is limping off the field. That is not good for the Trojans.
Nope. Like we were saying, that's probably why he was getting limited time.
Yeah, didn't play much of the first half at all. Only played defense. Got his first touch on offense in the second quarter. And he is sitting down on the bench, grabbing at his left ankle. offsetting penalties, it looks like. Which is a benefit for the Trojans because they'll get to replay the down. Still trying to sort it out.
Against Dearborn. Half distance to the goal. It'll be third down.
And it will be a Dearborn penalty, but since it's a 15 yards, but since it's half a distance to the goal, there is no automatic first downs in high school football, so it's still going to be third down because it was not enough to get to the sticks. Elmer motions in. Handoff is to Tayshawn Nichols. Tayshawn Nichols has the first down.
It's that power back, man.
Tayshawn Nichols for Monroe first down. Abdullah Shahiri with the tackle. First and goal, Monroe.
Ashton Elmer checks in, but it's pulled from his hands, and Blosser keeps it and gets stuffed. And they're signaling fumble, but the refs say he was down.
Blosser tackled by
It will
Berry.
stay Monroe ball. Elmer will check out of the game. Checking in is AJ Billingsley, so guess the injury wasn't that significant. He is back in the game.
Man, what are they gonna do in the red zone?
Here it is, second and goal from the 7-yard line. The only trip they've had to the red zone, they've capitalized, so we'll see what they can do here. Tayshawn Nichols in the backfield, AJ Billingsley motions in. Blosser drops back to pass, rolls right, evading a tackle, and gets sacked. That is a loss of about 10 yards, maybe even more, and it'll be third and goal, but from the outside of the red zone.
Man, Hazim with an amazing sack right there. That is a game-changing play right there.
Third and goal.
Game-changing play, game-changing sack right there. Wow.
Dearborn defense has stood tall recently, ever since the touchdown. And Monroe will take a timeout to talk this one over because this is a big play in the ball game. We'll take a timeout with them. 20-8, Dearborn, a minute 18 left in the third quarter, round one of the MHSAA playoffs. Offense is back on the field. 3 wide receivers wide to the left. Tayshawn Nichols in the backfield. Ashton Elmer at the top of your screen. Blosser in the shotgun. Blosser looks right, and it's too high for Tristan Panza, who is coming towards the ball. And it went over his head.
Fourth down.
So it'll be fourth down for the Trojans. And it looks like they're bringing Flores on to kick this ball. So Norberto Flores, who's been solid all year.
Flores on to attempt the field goal.
For the Trojans, will be looking at a 35-yard field goal. The kick is low from Flores and under the bar. No good. Pioneers will take over from there.
Kick is unsuccessful.
Minute 7 left, the third quarter.
First and 10 Dearborn from their own 20-yard line.
Dearborn will get the ball back up 12 after the missed kick from Flores. Ahmed Makhlid will motion in, and it'll be a touch pass to him. Ahmed Makhlid gets the corner. Short of the sticks.
Ahmed Makhlid, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Tristan Panza.
Hazime up the middle will get the first down after being tackled by the Trojans.
Ali Hazimi for a Dearborn first down.
And that should
Tackle
run
made
down
by
the clock
Marcos
in the
Williams and
third
others.
quarter, assuming that the Pioneers do not run a play. 20-8 Dearborn. And the Pioneers with the ball going into the fourth quarter. Round 1 of the MHSAA playoffs.
That concludes the third quarter. Score Dearborn 20, Monroe 8.
First and 10 from the Pioneers 32 to start the fourth quarter of action. Hazime with the carry. Hazime swarmed and tackled after a gain of 2.
Ali Hazimi, the ball carrier. Stopped by more than enough Monroe tacklers.
Clock ticking down. Dobert motions in, Dobert gets the ball. Bounces right. Tristan Panza on the tackle, and they'll wind the clock because he was in bounds.
Noah Dobert, the ball carrier. Stopped by Tristan Panza.
Seems like
Third
Dearborn
down.
has no intentions of speeding this game up because they're just going to want to run the clock down. So this is
Yeah.
probably a pretty big play here for the Trojans to try and stop them on third down, because another set of downs would be detrimental to that play, to that clock.
Could take like 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah.
Just around.
Just this one first down. So this is big. 3rd down. Hazime with the carry. Hazime bounces to the right outside. A.J. Billingsley with the tackle. And he did not make it to the sticks, so it'll be 4th down.
Clutch stop right there by A.J. Coming off the corner.
And
4th down.
the Pioneers look like they're sending the punt team on. Panza will be back deep for the Trojans on the return. And that'll be a delay game for the Pioneers. They couldn't get that snap off in time. I don't know what the confusion was exactly.
Penalties delay a game against Dearborn.
Just a personnel switch, I guess, with the punt unit coming on.
It's a little bit of a downer for Dearborn.
With the delay, Tayshawn Nichols will check in. And Marcus Williams will check out. Panza still back deep for the Trojans. The snap is over his head. Dane Marlowe rushing the punter, and he will be down. It'll be Trojans ball from the 7-yard line, and they're right back in it. All it takes is one play, Nico.
Yep. One bad snap right there.
1st and goal, Monroe
Wow.
from the 8-yard line.
Nothing the punter could do about that one either. That was way over his head.
That's crazy, man.
Instant red zone opportunity for the Monroe Trojans. Last time they couldn't capitalize. This time they absolutely need to, or else you could write it in the books.
Wow, this is huge right here, G.
4 downs to get to that goal line. We'll see what Notario and the Trojans draw up. A very tight package for the Trojans right now. No one split wide. Lots of linemen. Tayshawn Nichols will get the carry, and he will be swarmed and stopped.
It's that defensive line, man. They're not letting anything go through right now.
And they're doing good in both situations, too. I mean, they pack the middle. The Trojans pack the middle on the offensive line. They're still there. They spread it out, and there's only a few defensive rushers. They're still there. Doesn't matter what situation you put them in. Dearborn defensive line has been stout. They'll stay with the extra offensive lineman. Pans in the slot, Billingsley in motion. Handoff is to A.J. Billingsley, who's running behind a Monroe blocker, and he'll get blasted down for a negative yardage, about 3 yards lost there. Dearborn's defense.
Yeah, what a tough break right there from
3rd
Monroe.
down.
Looks like the Trojans will check out a few big men, and they will check in a few playmakers and spread this one out.
You'd think a pass is going to be coming here. I'd like to imagine a pass is going to be seen.
Gloucester hasn't passed much in this game. And I'm not sure the exact reason. It could just be because it's extremely cold, but we might see a pass here. He does roll left. It's up in the air, and it's picked by a Pioneer defender.
Well, I was right. It was in the air.
Different jersey that caught it.
Wow. Nice play, though, by the safety for Dearborn. That was a good read.
Dearborn football, 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line.
Man, not much you can do when Dearborn defense is obviously expecting a pass there.
Dearborn's
1st and goal.
defense has been doing really good, too. They've been stepping it up all around. I think that's their 2nd turnover in the air, if I'm correct. They've gotten like a strip,
They've had at
fumbled,
least 4 turnovers.
A forced fumble.
Because the 2 fumbles and the 2 interceptions. That's a touch pass to Mocklid, who keeps on going to the left and stays in bounds.
Ref's calling it down.
Yep.
Ahmed Macklin, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Dane Marlowe.
And tick-tock goes the clock. They're going to run a lot of time off of this one. 7.5 minutes left in the game. Dearborn in their own half, 2nd and 9. Murray will keep it and flip it, and that's a backwards pass. That is a backwards pass. That's a fumble.
Monroe's got it.
And
Monroe's got it.
that'll be Trojans' ball.
Wow.
Owen Thomas recovers the fumble. Monroe football.
Well, if Monroe can't capitalize on this, we know who to blame because if the offense can't get this, the defense has been playing very well.
Defense has been playing pretty well both
Even with the 20 points on the board, they still forced many turnovers. And big plays from the defense too, not just small turnovers in their own half, big plays.
Wow.
So Blosser will get a second crack at this goal-to-go situation. From the 11-yard line, technically 1st and 10. The handoff will be to Owen Yount, and he'll get down inside the 5.
Nice opening to the right.
Yount, ball carrier. Tackle made by Alec Polanski.
Looks like the first down marker is at the 1-yard line, so it is possible to get a first down without getting the touchdown, but the Trojans are definitely looking to punch in the end zone right here. Dearborn will call timeout to talk this one over.
Dearborn takes a timeout.
And we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back. MHSAA playoffs round 1. Dearborn 20, Monroe 8. 7 minutes left, 4th quarter. We are back. It is 2nd down and 3 yards to go, 4 yards to the end zone. Tayshawn Nichols in the backfield. Blosser keeps it up the middle. He is stuffed at the 1-yard line. 2-yard line maybe? This might be a first down.
Blosser the ball carrier.
3rd down.
By Ray Berry.
Just short of the first down. So 3rd down and like maybe a ½ yard to go and about 1.5 yards to the end zone.
Dearborn stands this really shows how
Yeah,
good
it really
the
shows
defensive
how
line
good the
is.
defense is. That is Tayshawn Nichols, touchdown Trojans.
Tayshawn Nichols for a Monroe touchdown.
Nice.
For the second time today, play the flight zone.
Yep. Just a nice opening to the right for Nichols. So
Good vision from Nichols there to find that opening instead of just running right down the middle. The middle was clogged.
usually that's what he's doing too, is just powering it up in the middle. But
great vision.
nice bounce out.
See that hole on the outside and get in the end zone basically untouched. Norberto Flores on for the extra point. This will make it a 5-point lead for the Dearborn Pioneers. It is up, and it is good. 20-15, Dearborn in the lead. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. At that extra point there is big, Nico, because if Dearborn can march down and kick a field goal, and Monroe can hold them to a field goal, then it'll still be a one-possession game.
Remaining in the fourth quarter. The score is Dearborn 20, Monroe 15.
You know, they got a good field goal kicker. So.
Yep, Dearborn does have a good field goal kicker, so if Monroe can hold them to at least that field goal, it'll still be a one-possession game, and Jacob Blosser and company will have a chance to possibly tie it up.
You know, around 40 is kind of his range, because at the end of the half, he hit the goalpost, so
yep,
they can get around there.
So Nick Lido is on to kick this, and normally we don't see Nick Lido kick unless it's an onside attempt. So watch for the onside kick here. Could be going left for the Trojans. It isn't onside. Gets the hop they need. And it is Trojan football. Hey!
That's crazy, yeah.
That is the perfect onside kick. A couple rolls on the ground, a big hop, got the defense to touch it, and recover the ball. I mean, it couldn't have been executed better from Nick Lito there.
Yeah. Nick Lito, too, has been really amazing with his onside kicks. Every single time, it's like an attempt for them to be able to get the turnover.
That's like the third different type of onside kick I've seen him try, and all 3 times they've almost gotten it, and that one they did.
Yep.
So Jacob Blosser will get the ball right back, and he'll have the chance with 6 minutes left to take the lead for Monroe. It's win or go home in the MHSA playoffs. So this is a must for the Trojans to keep the season alive. Tayshawn Nichols will run it up the middle. Great push by the offensive line.
That dude Nichols is the powerhouse, man.
Tayshawn Nichols, stopped by Alec Delansky.
He probably should have gotten stopped at the line of scrimmage, but pulled himself to get 4 yards right there.
Billingsley on the bottom of your screen. Nichols in the backfield with Blosser to take the snap. Owen Yount motions in the backfield. Blosser looks like a keeper to the right, and he'll get eaten up by that Dearborn defense. Loss of a yard. 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Jacob Blosser, stopped by Ray Berry.
Definitely probably going to see 2 plays here.
This is for sure 4-down territory, so got to get, I would say, probably about at least half of this chunk of yardage to make it manageable on 4th down. So we'll see what Notario has drawn up. 3 wide receivers on the wide side. Billingsley motions that way. Handoff is to Billingsley. Bounces wide, stiff arms a defender. Gets to the sticks, flag on the play.
I think he was out of bounds.
Flag on the play.
He might be a little bit short of the sticks here, but we'll check the flag.
Billingsley, the ball carrier.
Officials are having a conversation. This is a big call. Billingsley, the ball carrier, is signaling that it is on Dearborn, but we'll get the official ruling from the white hat. Personal foul, and it will be on Dearborn. That'll be added onto the play, and that is a first down. That is enough for a first down.
I think 15 yards is enough for a first down.
Looking like a personal foul, maybe a late hit out of bounds or a face mask tackle, something like that. But either way, 15 yards, first down, clock stops, and the Trojans are moving. Billingsley in man coverage at the bottom of your screen. Blosser motions in Yount, who will get the ball. Owen Yount up the middle.
Oh no, man.
There's still
Dearborn's got to calm down. I feel like after the plays, they've been pushing and shoving, and that's been costing them some yards.
Yeah, with the flags and stuff.
You definitely don't want to ruin this. Playoff time,
Playoff time, win or go home. At any point, it could be your last game of your season.
Yeah.
For the seniors, at any point, it could be the last game of your career. It's big. Owen Yount motions in, and Tayshawn Nichols slips. They called him down.
Oh,
I thought he was
man.
down, and I was waiting for the whistle, and there was none.
What a spin, though. That could have been crazy
That
if he
could
didn't
have
put
been
his knee
6.
down.
3rd down.
Looked like he slipped on the turf there, and Tayshawn Nichols is signaling to get out of the game. Deserano will check in. Not sure what happened with Nichols there. 3rd down for the Trojans. Elmer motions in. Blosser keeps it up the middle. He'll have enough for the first down.
Yep.
And the Trojans will get a new set of downs.
Blosser for Monroe, first down.
Huge
3
red
minutes,
zone
40
right here.
seconds.
And clock's ticking down, and that's only better for the Trojans, too.
Just a touchdown. Don't even need the 2-point conversion afterwards or an extra point. Just a touchdown will take the lead for the Trojans. Scenario A for the Trojans is a touchdown with about 30 seconds left, but let's not get our hopes up. The handoff is to Raymond Anderson, who will get about 2 yards and be tackled.
Anderson, the ball carrier. Youssef Silmi with the tackle.
The energy just went up. It was feeling a little bit eerie, cold here in Monroe, but energy just went up after that turnover. Everything's more electric. Band's playing, and the Trojans have a 2nd and 8 from the Dearborn 12-yard line. Blosser keeps it. Gets wrestled down for a gain of 1.5.
3rd down.
It'll be about 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8-ish from the 11-yard line.
Man.
2:10 and ticking.
Are they going to keep running the motion play?
Are they going to go to a pass? 3rd and 7. Got to get to the 4-yard line. 7 seconds to snap the ball, 6-5, and Ontario will call a timeout.
I think they wanted an offsides on the left side of Dearborn's defensive line. It looked like every single time they run that motion play, he was trying to get ahead of it, and he didn't get the ball. So, but they didn't call it. Tough break. See that, big awesome.
What do you think the Trojans draw up here, Nico? Big 3rd down. It's a tough one.
I really want to see a rollout pass. I really do want to see their rollout pass.
Problem with the rollout pass here is that the ball is on the right side, right hash mark. And so rolling left for Blosser would kind of be unnatural since he's a right-handed quarterback, so he'd have to throw across his body to get it anywhere upfield. That's the only reason why I don't see a rollout, but a pass could be coming here. He hasn't done it much this game. This is 4-down territory, though, so you don't need to get the entire chunk of yardage here. But yards would be helpful. Owen Yount motions in. Blosser keeps it. Gets wrestled down.
Huge 4th down right here.
And this will be 4th and 5. This is the play of the season for the Monroe Trojans.
This is go big or go home right here.
This is it.
They can get the 1st down. They can get the touchdown.
6 yards, about 6 yards. They need to get to the Dearborn 4-yard line or their season is over. This is it for the Trojans. Trying to get the Pioneers to jump offside, and there will be a timeout.
Another timeout.
From Monroe.
Timeout. Monroe takes their final timeout of the half.
Here we go. Play of the season for the Trojans. It all comes down to this. They need at least 6 yards and 4 more to the end zone.
Yes, sir,
it does.
Left,
but it's 4th down. This is the play of the season. If they don't get it, it's over.
Oh, no.
Blosser rolls right. Defense converging, tosses it to the end zone. Picked off. Dearborn wins the game.
Blosser's pass intercepted by Adam Ramouni.
Yeah, just a Hail Mary throw right there. It was all or nothing at that point.
Defensive line was coming in hot, just needed to get the ball out.
Man.
And Dearborn won the fight in the end zone. And that will end the game and the season for the Trojans.
Dearborn from their own 20-yard line.
Blosser had tough pressure coming quick, too, when he rolled out.
So the Pioneers will kneel on it to end the game. Dearborn will travel to Woodhaven to play against the Warriors next week in round 2 of the playoffs. And Monroe will end their season right there.
I will say this, Gino had a lot of fun announcing. Monroe fans out there had a lot of fun announcing for you guys.
Yep, love bringing the game to you guys. It's a good season. Heart goes out to the seniors. Had a unnatural year of football. Come through, win some games. They had a really good regular season, and it all ends right here with a Dearborn victory.
We'll see you later.
It's been a good season. Dearborn moves on, and Monroe is eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. Thanks for listening and watching. Monroe High Football is out.